What the fuck is up, my britches? If you're new here, hello, my name is Brittany, and today we are here to talk all sorts of shit about the new makeup releases. I'm gonna do my makeup. We're gonna sit down, chitty chat. I'm gonna enjoy a cocktail tonight, guys. Here we go. So if you're unfamiliar with my channel, it is primarily live stream content. I love sitting down and talking about things and just hanging out. That's it. That's the tea. This was inspired from Samantha March's Will I Buy It series, so make sure you guys check out her playlist, her community playlist, her channel, all the things. I love me some Samantha March. And don't forget to subscribe before you guys leave. Give it a thumbs up or thumbs it down. That's cool too. And hello to all the britches in the live chat. Look at britches. What's good? What's poppin'? How's everybody doing tonight? Happy Tuesday. All aboard the Hot Mess Express, everybody. Let's get it. So, I'm debating between a couple things that I want to use today because we've talked about this in a previous video. I finally got my BK Beauty and Nikki LaRose collection, so I'm going to use this today. I don't know what rock I was living under. Remember how I said I didn't know who she was? I definitely watch her. I'm rather new to her channel, but I have watched her content, and it's funny because the most recent content that I watched from her, and I was like, oh, I really like her. It was her Sephora recommendations video. So that's where my brain is at lately. So I'm going to use that today. I have a bunch of new stuff, but primarily a lot of the stuff is like that I got from the Sephora sale, and I know the Pat McGrath sale is going on, which we're going to talk about. So I might pull in some stuff from those brands. Other than that, if you guys have recommendations or things you guys want to see me use, let me know. It's live, like I said, so if you're watching the live chat, I will be checking in. Hello, all my britches. Now let's dive in. Let me pin my hair back quick. What are you guys excited about this week? Is there anything that's tickling your fancy? I saw someone earlier said, is everybody ready for Black Friday? No, I'm not ready. I feel like all these sales are starting earlier and earlier every single year. And I want to do a video specifically dedicated. I got to take this off. I'm going to get way too hot. I want to do a video dedicated to Black Friday deals. So if you guys see any that you guys want to talk about or want to know my recommendations on, let me know either in the chat or in the comments after. If you're wondering the t-shirt, Urban Outfitters as per usual. I'll link it if you guys want. Oh, Christina! So I'm live on both YouTube and Facebook. So if you're unfamiliar, I usually go live on YouTube, but we're doing both at the same time. So if you guys see me pull comments and you're like, wait, I don't see these, it's because they're on Facebook or vice versa. So let me know what you guys think. Now, let's start with a product that I fucking love. I have my own like pissiness about it, but we'll talk about it anyways. And this is a beauty deal, and I have to feature it. I know it's not new makeup, but I have to talk about it because I use this motherfucker every single day. So y'all know how much I love the Dyson Airwrap, okay? I have not seen an Ulta Dyson specific deal ever, period. So the fact that they're doing, I don't know, it says it's like a question, so I don't know if this is accurate, but it says from Allure, November 16th to the 18th, so that's in 2 days from now, Ulta Beauty is offering 20% off Dyson hair care tools for just 3 days. So don't dwell. Just pop in the promo Dyson 20 and get ready to experience the best blowouts of your life. So here's what I'm going to recommend you do, because this is going back when I first bought my Dyson. Ulta was where I bought my first one. I used a discount because before, Dyson was not excluded, because now you know how they like exclude some prestige or they'll exclude the luxury stuff. Back in the day, they didn't do that. So when I first got my Airwrap, that's my favorite Dyson product, period. So when I got mine, I not only used the 20% off, I stacked my points on top of it. So I ended up getting my Dyson for next to nothing. I would highly recommend you doing that. Or even if you're purchasing, buy it from Ulta, because it's worth getting those fucking points. The point system at Ulta is top tier. So I had to talk about it. I'm like, I know it's not new, but I don't give a fuck because everybody needs to know about this. Okay? I know there are so many Dyson dupes. Are any of them good? I've never personally tried any that are like the off-brand. The only one that I have tried that is supposedly like a dupe is the Shark. Dyson is better than the Shark, in my opinion. And I say that because of like the user friendliness of it. I think it's easier for me because the main thing that I didn't like about the Shark one is the fact that the buttons on the Shark are like one with the handle. So I always caught myself turning it off on accident, or I was hitting like the cool shot button on accident, or I was just altering the settings and I didn't mean to, and it was because I couldn't feel it. So with the Dyson, you actually feel it. So it's easier. Like, I don't even have to look at my hands when I'm doing my hair with the Dyson. Plus, I've been using it for so long. But either way, I still highly recommend the Dyson. I don't really like the new attachment where you could flip your hair going either which way. I personally prefer the original ones. But even still, at 20% off, excellent Christmas gift if you're wanting to be like somebody bougie and get something really extraordinary for somebody. I fucking love it, though. I have the straightener. I like it, but I don't love it simply because I just use my Airwrap more. I bought the hair dryer for my sister for Christmas last year, so I love Dyson hair tools. I think they're top tier. The quality's there. But I'm sure there are less expensive ones, but I feel like y'all know how I feel about copy-paste brands by this point. Dyson was the OG, and I want to give it to them for being the OG. My favorite thing, though, about the Dyson straightener is the fact that it's rechargeable and it doesn't have a cord. I fucking love it. I think I would like it more if I used it more or if I didn't use the Airwrap as much. But I feel like if you have curly hair, it would not be worth it because I don't think the charge will hold long enough for you. So there's my feedback on that. Stay tuned. I'm not sure if this is like a for sure thing or not because of the question marks. But November 16th to the 18th, 20% off at Ulta. I do have a link down below if you're interested. If I notice that it comes through and is actually happening, I will be sure to post it on my IG story. I'll probably post it on my YouTube, like the community tab. Y'all know I always post that shit anyways. But then we see this. I need to get moving on my makeup because I'm talking and I'm not doing anything. Adele is supposedly coming out with a beauty brand. Who's losing their shit about this? Because I'm squealing. Adele, iconic, gorgeous, and her makeup, unreal. Unfucking real. And I feel like it makes sense because, like, she wears makeup. Her makeup is iconic. It's the Shellborn Collective, I believe, is going to be the name of it. We don't know anything else other than, I believe, like, what the trademarks are saying. What does this say on here? I need to get my mirror as well because I can't see what the fuck I'm doing, and I don't know what I don't know where I put it. Hold on. Hold the phone. There it is. Got this big-ass mirror, and I can't find it. That's a problem on its own. This is how you know you got too much shit, Brittany. Get it together. So, there were some trademarks put through. So let's see what we got. According to the trademark filing, it will include eyeshadows similar to the ones her makeup artists use to create her smoky eyes, eyeliner, lipsticks, lip balms, body care, like creams and lotions, perfume, also jewelry, watches, underwear, and more. So this is going to be just a whole ass brand. I'm here for it. I think Adele, I would probably say that even though I'm not somebody that like worships celebrities, Adele would be one of those people. Like I fuck with Adele. I love her music and I just think she's funny. She's like one of those celebrities that I feel like seems normal. She seems to live like a normal life. I don't know. I really like her presence and I just think she's iconic. So naturally I'm just like, okay, I'm here for it. I'll be curious to see what comes of it, but I will update you guys if I come across anything. DIY Queen says this makes sense, but I could see her brand being like the original House Labs, and we want another one size. I could see that too. You know what I like envision in my mind for this is like Victoria Beckham beauty, something that's classic, that's. It like when you look at it as a whole, it's gonna be boring as fuck, but I'm gonna be here for it because I love it. I feel like this will be a brand that I'm totally all about. I don't know. That's my expectation. But you know what? I really hope it's more luxury, just because I am that bitch. I want that for me. But I feel like it's going to be to, like, most people, something that's, like, not too exciting. You know what I mean? I feel like the exciting part about it is going to be the fact that it's Adele's brand. I don't know. I'm very curious to see what comes of Adele's beauty brand. Is anybody excited about it? I know people don't usually get excited over celebrity brands, but I feel like Adele might be the exception to the rule because Adele is queen. Next we have, I believe it's pronounced Skylar Clean Beauty. So this is the new Sun-Kissed Dahlia perfume. A romantic warm floral scent with a subtle fruity undertones. Opulent dahlia and crisp apple create a sweet, juicy profile, perfectly or beautifully balanced with notes of warm and comforting amber. $90, $30 for the travel size. I believe this will be available on Sephora. I think that's what I have linked down below. Keynotes are dahlia, apple, and amber. I don't recall if I've actually tried this brand fragrances before. I want to say I've smelled something from this brand, but I can't place what it is. Has anybody tried Skylar fragrances? I'm such a snob. I'm like, if it's not Killian, I don't really care that much. Cause I love Killian. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel because I'm like, I don't know when I hear dahlia, I don't know what that smells like. Apple and amber, I'm like, okay, that's not usually what I typically go for. But I'm not going to shit on it because I don't know what it smells like. But I would not be somebody that would blind buy something like this just because, I don't know, I'm really difficult to sell and to blind buy. The only brand that I am confident enough, or actually, you know what, there's two. There's two brands that I feel like I could confidently blind buy from. And it's just because I love so many of their fragrances. One of which is Killian. The other of which is Bulgari. I fucking love Bulgari perfumes. So, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this one. If I seen it in Sephora, like, I would smell it. But I'm like, for $90, I'm going to chill for a minute because I just bought, like, 2 other fragrances. Next, we have Kiss Lashes. They're coming out with more styles, I believe, for these Impress lashes. So I talked about these in previous videos. Actually, somebody asked me, I think either last week or the week before, if I've tried these. So these are the lashes that you don't need to use glue. So they did send me a few styles of these before. I've only used the natural looking ones. And it's honestly one of those products that I loved it when I first used it. But my room has been in such shambles that I haven't even thought because I'm so used to having to grab like my Kiss 11s and my lash glue. So it's just never a thought in my brain. But I always reach for those as well, especially when I'm doing content because these are a little bit tricky to apply them just because it's different than what I have always done for applying my eyelashes. Does that make sense? So I would say these are worth a try. They're Kiss, so they're inexpensive. And especially if you like natural or if glue really irritates your eyes, that's where I feel like these will excel. If you're somebody that is very sensitive, which sometimes glues are for me because my eyes are so sensitive, it's a great alternative and they actually work. So you would think in your mind, okay, you're not using glue. How the fuck do they stay on? They do. I wore them for, I think, 12 or 14 hours one day and they worked fantastic. So there's, let's see, these are the new styles, or at least what they're telling me is new styles. So you've got 4 wispy and 4 volume. Coming soon to on their website and Ulta, I'm assuming. I want to say, do I already have these? Because I have 3 different styles. I have natural, and I want to say I have volume, and I think I have wispy. I might even have these. They're in my drawer, and they're all the way over there, so I'm not going to run in and check. But, I think they're fantastic. I think they're great. Let's see. Christina said, I've used them and I prefer the ones I use, that need the bond. The base is pre-glued and thicker. I found them a little uncomfortable. See, I didn't feel that way with the natural ones, but I could see where the other styles might be, but I haven't tried them yet. So I would say, if you haven't tried these yet, look for the natural ones because I really enjoyed those. But let us know your guys' feedback if you have played with those before, because I feel like those should have been out for a while now. Like, I got those quite a bit ago. Next, we have Give Me Glow. We were talking about Give Me Glow in, I don't know if it was last week or the week before. I was talking about basically eyeshadows that I don't really love, and Give Me Glow just happened to be one of them. But they're launching new, I believe, cheek products. I couldn't find these on the website because I tried to link everything. So I don't know if this is new formula or just new packaging. It says from the brand, new Dream Blush packaging. Chrome Sleek Compacts with the cloud print. More new blushes. So this doesn't really say a ton about it. But I seen that they do have blushes already on their site, so I didn't see these. So I'm going to keep my eyes peeled on these. Has anybody tried Give Me Glow blushes? Blushes? I don't know. I've only tried, I'm pretty sure, this is going back years now at this point. I've only tried their eyeshadows. At least that's all I could remember trying. And I wasn't the biggest fan. And whenever I'm new to a brand and I try a product and I don't really love it, it just kind of turns me off. And I shouldn't be that way, but I feel like that's just how I am. Give Me Glow is one of your faves. Okay, Lisa, what are your favorite products from Give Me Glow? Maybe I need to try them again because I'm always evolving with like my style, what I like and shit like that. So you guys are probably going to die when you hear me talk about some of these palettes today because you're going to be like, Brittany, you're such a fucking hypocrite. It's whatever mood I'm in. You know what I'm saying? Like today, I'm not using browns or neutrals like I usually do. I get in moods, man. But these, I'll be curious, but do I think I'm going to buy them? I mean, realistically, probably not. Next, we have Flur. So I actually just purchased my first fragrance from Flur during the Sephora sale. So I love the father figure fragrance. So naturally, I'm like, okay, since my experience with Fleur for the first time was so positive, I'm excited that I'm seeing a launch from them, even though I'm like, am I realistically going to buy it? Probably not. So Fleur is launching holiday candles. So there's Current Crush and Wild Balsam. Current Crush is a red fruit delicacy. Top notes are mandarin, rhubarb, and red currant. The heart is passion fruit, cassis, peony, and rose petals. Base is moss and musk. I don't know what about that isn't speaking my language too much, but I feel like the other one might be more up my alley. So that's woody, aromatic, aromatic. That's how you pronounce it, right? Top note is fresh bergamot, green pine needle, silver fir. The heart is wild balsam. There we go. Fresh juniper, amber, and rosemary. The base is white birch, cedarwood, and musk. I feel like that one, wild balsam, is gonna give me like, it's something balsam from Bath and Body Works. But how much are these candles? $45 each for 70 hours of burn time. Realistically, am I gonna spend $45 on a candle? Absolutely not. Just because. Candle Day's coming up. I can't even spend $24 on a Bath & Body Works candle, and those are some of my favorite candles. So the fact that these might be aesthetically pleasing, I think $45, unless these are like massive, but I really don't foresee them being huge-ass candles. Like I could see them being a decent size, but I just think you can't go wrong with a Bath & Body Works. I know a lot of people love Missing Person. I wasn't the biggest fan of that one. I heard a lot of hype about it, and I got in my, you know those gift sets from Sephora where you could like try the perfumes and then you get the gift certificate for the full size? I've gotten so many with the Missing Person, and I try it every single time because I'm like, maybe this is going to be it. There's something about that fragrance I just don't like, but Father Figure is the tits. I love that fragrance. So these, I'm going to pass. I like the packaging a lot, though. It's kind of giving me, like, Desi vibes. I love that aesthetic, but for a candle, probably not going to do it, girl. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm just not going to do it. By the way, if you're enjoying yourselves, I see there's 132 people watching and only 59 thumbs ups. I'll wait. All right, Kendra Scott. So Kendra Scott, I feel like, is known mainly for, at least to me, mainly known for jewelry. That's how I know Kendra Scott. So if you know Kendra Scott for any other reasons, let me know. So when I see that Kendra Scott is coming out with perfumes, not necessarily that excited just because I've never tried even her jewelry. But I could foresee if somebody is a jewelry lover of Kendra Scott, they would be real excited about this. But that's not me right now. So let's see what we have going on. So the fragrance line, from chic to colorful jewelry to a new collection of fragrances inspired by wanderlust. As Kendra says, a signature scent is the ultimate fashion statement. Here's to making yours. Okay, I kind of fucking love that. All right, each signature scent is infused with hand-picked perfume notes selected by Kendra herself. The collection includes 3 scents: Ruby Musk, which is bergamot, pink pepper, and rose; Amber Aura, which is amber, cedarwood, and vanilla; Jade Blossom, which is jasmine, tuberose, and sandalwood. In my mind, I'm like, this sounds like it smells like my body washes. And I don't know, again, if I would blind buy something like this. Those sound interesting, but you know what I would buy, or I would at least entertain buying, is like a little gift set where you could sample, or like 3 little travel size ones. I could fucks with that. I would not buy 3 full size fragrances because that'd be hella dumb. But it looks like the full size is $120 and the 10 ml is $30. Average price, what I feel for most fragrances at Sephora, Ulta, that's like the going rate, I feel. And especially since Kendra Scott is already an established brand, I'm not surprised. So I'm not pissed about it, you know? So if you guys have any feedback on this, please let me know. You know what I would want to see? I want to see reviews. I want to see people actually smell these, or if you guys would want to see me smelling these and reacting, I would entertain it. It does sound basic. Rachel, it does sound basic, but I feel like that's the point. And that's why I'm kind of like, I'm not mad at it. Like, a signature set is the ultimate fashion statement because I feel like that's so true. The packaging looks cute. Let's go through these little pictures. Like, yeah, like the bottle's cute. It looks just very classic. Almost like what we were saying about Adele. I like it. I think it's pretty. I envision it like sitting with all of my other fragrances. I could see it though. And if I know correctly, I'm going based off of just reviews that I've previously heard from other people. A lot of people really like Kendra Scott jewelry. They say it's very high quality for a not super expensive price point. So I feel like when a brand is conscious about quality and it's not in a ridiculously priced category, I can appreciate it a little bit more. It smells like Nordstrom's Nordstrom. I wonder if that will come to Nordstrom. If it comes to Nordstrom, that would be where I would pick it up. I mean, her jewelry is basic, so I'm not shocked. Facts. Fucking facts. Christina, I like how you jumped over to YouTube instead of Facebook. I love it. Okay, we got to talk about Devina Cosmetics. I've been talking about this stuff, and I've showed like little pictures here and there, but these, I believe, are the official pictures for Devina. So, Black Friday. Don't let the day fuck you up because the sale, the Devina Cosmetics Black Friday sale, it actually starts earlier than the actual Black Friday. So the sale starts November 22nd, which is Wednesday, which is shitty for me because that is one of the biggest days of the year for my bar. So I'm really hoping that I'm able to shop the sale that day. But I believe that the sale is set to start at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So they're launching these. They're launching a couple more new products, so that's what we're going to run through real quick right now. So the first thing we have is the Specular Sparkle and Shimmer Glue Base. I'm thinking something that's like the NYX Glitter Glue or like the Unearthly Glimmer Grasp, something like that. Something that I could put this eyeshadow on, put it underneath it, and it's going to hold it a little bit better. it's a glue base. You guys get it, right? Nothing extraordinary, but because it's Devina, I'm excited. And because it's Devina, it makes sense because that's majority of what they do is eyeshadows. So it only makes sense for them to have a glitter glue and also an eye base. So this is the, is it the PLOUISE Eye Base Primer. Your gateway to perfectly matte eyes. So I don't know if this is going to have like a matte undertone to it or what the dealio is. Unlock the secret to flawless, long-lasting matte eyeshadows. Looks with PLOUISE Eye Base Primer. Arriving November 22nd. I almost said October. We're past that. Wow. November 22nd at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I also believe that these are going to be at a discounted price for the Black Friday event. The Black Friday event at Devina Cosmetics is top tier. I believe these are going to be like $7 or something like that. You can't fucking beat it. Support a small indie brand. I'm telling you guys, you will not be disappointed with literally anything Devina Cosmetics. So I'm excited about these. I'm excited about the next product too, which we've also previously talked about. But in case you missed it, here we are again. These are just better pictures and I wanted to show them to you. So there's also a new brush set coming. So this, I believe, is their first or second brush set. So this is the Lid Luxe Mastery brush set. This I'm excited about because I have hooded eyes and these were specifically designed for hooded eyes. Deandra has hooded eyes as well and she wanted eye brushes that would suit her. I believe she said like hooded and like more creased eyes, I think she said, because I want to say she said she has almond shaped eyes. I can't remember the exact details, but she has more difficulty with finding brushes that are precise enough to just get into the nooks and crannies like you want eye brushes to do, especially when you're doing detail work. So these are going to be synthetic, I believe. Again, November 22nd, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Let me just run through these really quick. They look like just your basic staple type of blending brushes. I plan on picking these up, so of course I will keep you guys posted. I will likely do a video, but this is what I'm the most excited about. So Deandra posted swatches of the new Fantasia palette. So if you guys didn't notice on my Instagram, I started posting these because I'm so sick and tired of these other accounts not covering this shit. So, oh, Nancy said those are $6.50 each. Thank you, Nancy. So the glue and the glue and the eye base are both $6.50. Thanks, girl. And then we have the palette, which this typically retails for $76. It's going to be on sale 40% off as like their doorbuster for 40% off at $45.60. Singles will not be available. So this is their, I believe, you know what it is? I believe the brush set is their first brush set, and I think that this is their second palette technically. I think. I could be wrong, but that's what is sounding correct in my brain. So there's 4 mattes, 5 specialty shades. Here's the swatches. If you want to see the live swatches where Deandra is moving them all around, highly recommend going to check out her, her YouTube. I'm sure she's going to post them on Instagram as well, but her YouTube channel is where I found these. So I wanted to do like a little collage so you guys could see them. I just think this palette is super pretty. It's these fucking specialty shades, though. I really do like the matte formulas from Devina. I love everything Devina, full stop. But look at how pretty these looks. Like, the shifts. I love that she did the bigger swatches, too, because it just captures it so much better. I'm the most excited about this shade right here because I guess it's supposed to be similar to, like, Mystic Moon Pie, or it's got, like, the same similar vibe, but the reflex are a little bit different. Tell me that those are not fucking Gorgina, though. What is happening? Oh, I just pulled up the wrong thing. That's what we want. I clicked on the wrong app. Are you guys excited about this, though? Especially for that price, you're getting 5 specialty shades. You can't fucking beat that. You can't fucking beat that. Hi, Nancy's husband. I think that's a great price. I'm excited. I'm here for it. Fuck me up, Devina Cosmetics. I need to move faster on these eyeballs. What are we thinking so far? She cute? Did we guess what the palette is yet, guys? All right, moving on. Since we've previously talked about Devina anyways, but we love them. Now, this is where I'm going to turn into a hypocrite, guys. So this is the, I believe it's pronounced Ensley Rain Cosmetics. I don't think I've ever heard of this brand before. This is the Lands of Enchantment palette. I've also never seen this account, Glam Smitty, so you could use code Glam Smitty. Thank you for providing these pictures for us. This is the new winter collection, dropping soon from Ensley Rain Cosmetics. Packaging, fucking gorgeous. I'm going to turn into a hypocrite because I'm always out here saying, guys, I don't do colorful palettes. I like basic bitch. I am so interested in this, and I can't help myself. I'm looking at this, and I'm just like, look at all the multi-chromes. Look at all the jewel tones. Oh, like the greens, the purples. I fucking love this. And don't be surprised if I haul this. Because I think this is so pretty. And this is where, you know, I have my moods, okay? We know how I said I was not in a great mood last week. And that could definitely affect my purchasing decisions sometimes. I'm not going to lie. But I seen this, and I'm very interested in it. And I don't know how much it is. It doesn't say any information as far as... Let me see if I can find another one that says, like, the actual information on it. Because I thought I had one. Let me scroll really quick to see if I can find it. Let's jump over to Ensley Rain's, because I'm sure they're going to have more information on it. That's where I thought I tagged the picture. Look, I'm just going to show you what I'm looking at that made me just go, look at that. Looks so pretty. $88.88. Use code Ensley10. That's another code. And it's $80 after the discount is applied. $80 for this many shades. And then you're getting specialty shades like that because you're getting what looks like some duochromes or possibly multi-chromes. You're getting sparkly eyeshadows. I'm fucking here for this. And I could be a hypocrite if I want. Let's rephrase. I could be a hypocrite when it comes to makeup launches that I'm interested in if I want. That's the only way I'll allow myself to be a hypocrite. But fuck me up. If you guys have tried Ensley Rain before, I really hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. If you've tried this brand, please let me know what you think. I see that a few different creators have gotten these palettes already, so bet your sweet little titties I'm going to be looking out for reviews on this because I'm here for it. I am using the Pat McGrath concealer right now. Do you see how fucking full coverage that shit is? I wanted to use some Pat McGrath products today because of the sale that's going on. So if you guys are wondering my opinions on any Pat McGrath products as well, feel free, leave them in the chat. What do you guys think though? Oh, hi Amanda. It's $88. Do you guys think that's a bad price for that palette though? I really don't. I'm not mad at it. I think it's a little steep. Okay, Kimberly saying her stuff is incredible. Do I need to buy it? Do I need to get it, guys? Fuck. I'm going to buy so many goddamn palettes. It's not even funny. But you know what? YOLO. Hi, Jill. It's okay if you're late. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. All right, so let me know what you guys think about that one. Let me jump back over to the page that I was just on because we still got more to go through. Now, this next one, we talked briefly about this before, but we were speculating on what it was going to look like, but now we see the full palette. So this is Adept Cosmetics. This is the Element, I think it's Element 115, launching Black Friday. Here we go again, 11/24 at 8 a.m. Mountain Time, 9 a.m. Central Time. So I believe 9 a.m. is 10 o'clock Eastern Time, I believe. Use code EARTH. It's affiliated. $65 US. Pronounced Element 115. Okay. Another one where I'm like, I might be a hypocrite with this one because normally I'm over here saying it's too colorful. I'm not into it. Maybe I'm just in a fucking colorful mood today. Maybe I'm just in a better place this week because I think this is so pretty. Okay, this is what it is. I'm looking at all of the sparkly eyeshadows, and for some reason, they just make sense in my brain. This would be a palette, though. I'd be like, okay, it's $65, Brittany. Do you realistically think that you're going to use it? Probably not. Just because it's a lot of blues, it's a lot of teals. However, I fuck me up some purple eyeshadows. So that's where I'm like, you know what? I usually do really like Adept Cosmetics and the formulas. I do like collecting these palettes. Okay, it's 11 Eastern time. Thank you guys. Formulas bomb. I agree. Like every palette that I own from Adept Cosmetics is fire. The packaging is fire. The fucking customer service, like literally every aspect of Adept Cosmetics is fire. I think out of all the palettes, this will be the one that I'm most likely not to purchase, but I'm like, I still like it. Just get it. I don't fuck it. Put it on my tab. Put it on my fucking tab. If you guys were like, Brittany, buy it because I'm interested in it and I want to see a video, let me know. But that's, Nancy, that's where I'm at. I'm like, okay, I want to get it, but Deandra is about to take all my money from Devina Cosmetics. I'm sorry. And that's the other thing. Like, there's so many things launching at the same fucking time. A part of me loves it, but a part of me hates it where there's so much launching because I'm just over here like, yo, a bitch only has so much money. I love Adept as well, but that's where I need to really ask myself, Brittany, are you realistically going to use it? Buy 4, fuck it. YOLO! Guys, I know, fuck it. Just rewriting you guys again, there's 149 of you watching and only 86 thumbs up. Rachel, it's about half purple looks. See, that's where I'm like, I think that's why I'm into it so much. And then this one, somebody messaged me, I can't remember who it was. They were like, why do I think of you when I look at this palette? And I'm like, I don't know. So this is new from Cosmic Brushes, another brand I've never tried. And this makes me want to try them because it seems like a lot of people are interested in this one too. It does look like a Winter Wonderland Spectacular. And that's where, again, like normally I would not be interested in this. But right now, I think this is so pretty. It makes no sense to me what's going on with me this week. But you know what? I ain't mad about it. Everybody's probably about to be like, oh shit, Brittany's about to turn into a colorful eyeshadow queen. Maybe not. But we could pretend for the next hour or so. These indies are hitting with these beautiful color palettes. And you know what? I think that's also a part of it too. It's because I know they're indie brands and I'm like, fuck, I really want to try all of them. And I see they're really beautiful color stories. And I'm like, I wish that I knew how to fucking use this stuff better. Because like I could rock looks like this all day long, but I want to do more. I wish my skill level was a fucking Angelica Nyqvist when it comes to colorful eyeshadows. Like, she just fucking kills it. Like, she did a look with this palette, and I'm like, okay, it's beautiful. I want it. But am I realistically going to use it? I agree. Nancy says it's too much blue. And I think that's what's really holding me back from this one. But if you guys were to tell me, guys, I'm asking your feedback right now. If you guys were to tell me, look, even if this color story isn't for you, you should still try this brand, let me know. Let me know a palette color story that you think would speak more of my language, and then I would be more likely to try them. Because maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. Either way, it's cute. Let's go through the swatches. How much is this? Will be available November 17th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on their website. You could use code Trendmood for 10% off if you'd like. 20 wonderful cool tone shades inspired by the magical Winter Wonderland. And I think that's why it's getting me right now. 12 soft mattes, 8 dazzling metallics. 2 of the metallics are multi-chrome with a strong shift, and 1 is a stunning duochrome. 28 pounds, I believe. You know what's getting me? You see the shade Crisp? The one next to it. Like the one that looks like it's blue and pink. It looks so pretty. Oh, and then Atmosphere. But okay, this is where I also need to check myself before I wreck myself. I know I have shades like this already. But this is where palettes get me, is because I'm like, but it's perfectly curated in a palette like this. But I can guarantee, I look at my Devina shadows, I have Atmosphere and what is it? Winter Solstice. I guarantee I already have these. So, Brittany, chill the fuck out. You're not a colorful queen. Maybe one day you'll get there. But I agree, I do need to try this palette, Brittany. I do agree. She says, I need to try this brand. I do agree. Oh, let me know, guys. Okay, if you had to pick between the colorful palettes that we talked about so far, which one are you picking? Are you picking this one? Are you picking Adept Cosmetics? Or are you picking the Ensley Rain? Which one? Because your guys' feedback too, like if I know you guys are interested in something, or if my video could help you make your purchasing decisions a little bit easier, that also has an effect on what I choose to purchase as well. It's 30 something, but it ships from the UK. Shipping ain't free. I know, we're so spoiled in America where we get free shipping all the time. Next we have new Armani. So this is the Designer Glow Radiant Revitalizing Foundation with SPF 15. Instant perfect glow, improves skin over time. Armani, I'm side-eyeing you for that because really, are we really still doing that? Like, do we really think that this is going to make an effect on our skin over time? Because who the fuck is wearing the same foundation every single day? If you say you are, you're a fucking liar. I'm just kidding. I don't wear the same foundation every day, so that's one thing I'm just like, okay, I don't care. Instant perfect glow, improves skin over time, enriched with Prussian blue pigments combined with a new light reflecting pearls, creates radiance, reduces dullness, silk to skin texture, boosts skin hydration, lock in moisture, strengthens skin, and preserve a healthy glow all day long. We'll update how many shades soon. Okay, available now in Asia. I linked this, I believe, at Sephora, but it's not available at Sephora yet. My initial thought, when I see light reflecting, I've come to the terms and a realization that light reflecting things don't work well for me. So that's not necessarily a selling point for me. So the main one that I think of when it comes to light reflecting is the one from NARS, which it works for me, but it's not the most flattering. I feel like when I see light reflecting, I immediately am like, that's horrible for my texture. So the only thing that's making me, I'm not going to lie, honestly curious about this is because the Armani Beauty, what is it, the Luminous Silk Foundation, that one kind of works for me. So I guess it would be one thing, like if I already loved one of the, I keep wanting to call it Armani Givenchy for some reason. Prussian blue. Am I pronouncing that wrong? Designer Glow, calm down, Armani. I know, it's like, what are y'all trying to do over there? I'm assuming this is going to be like $60. You know what I would do with this one? I would go to Sephora, if it is at Sephora, and I would get a sample. That's what I would do for this one. Judging by that shade range, though, ain't nobody fucking buying it because who the fuck is that going to work for? Try again, Armani. That better not be the color selection that we have to choose from. Okay, this is one, I'm over here like, where the fuck has Jouer been for one? But I expected so much more for holiday. So this is the Jouer holiday collection. As everybody else, like, if I had a dick, it would be inverted right now. Because I'm like, okay, Jouer, this is really all that we got? Are you fucking kidding me? So this is the lace must-haves at $68. You've got the soft focus pressed setting powder and translucent, the essential complexion brush, the blush and bloom stick and bare rose, and the essential lip enhancer in vanilla. I actually do really like the lip enhancer, but I'm like, okay, $68 for that. No, that's a no for me. And then you've got another little, I think it's the Bonnes Fétis. I don't know how to pronounce this stuff. I'm not French. At least I think it's French. I don't know. $34. You got 3 lip oils in 3 different shades. Jouer, this is all we fucking get for holiday? I'm so disappointed. Like, Okay. Jouer used to be one of those brands. Like, I never really purchased from them a lot, so maybe that's why they're not doing, like, a super stellar collection, because maybe nobody else is buying from them either. Yeah, I agree, Jill. She said the brush is cute. This is cute, but not for holiday. We deserve, as consumers, more for holiday than this. Like, I get it. I get doing gift sets, but where is the fucking... Like, where is a face palette? Like, I feel like the powder blushes were one of their probably best products, honestly. Where is, like, a holiday face palette or something? I don't know. I'm so unimpressed, and it makes me mad, because Jouer is one of those brands that I feel have so much potential, and especially for my makeup preferences and everything, like, this would just be a brand that I know that I would like. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I have no doubt that these are good products, but this just is not enough for holiday. Like, this ain't it. This is not going to put you back on the map. Maybe that's not what they're trying to do. Maybe, I don't know, maybe they're trying to get their name back out there, because is Jouer even available at Sephora anymore? Because I really don't think that they are. Is the brand not doing that well? Like, that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. Like, is the brand not doing well right now? Because if that is the case, I'll feel like an asshole for saying everything that I've said. But, I don't know, just holiday, I expected way more from Jouer. They typically do way more with their holiday collections as well. Just like a lip oil fucking tint, though, like, that's not... That is not doing it for me. Jouer really is falling off, and it's too bad, because I feel like they're one of those brands that they were popping for a minute. Like, what happened? Is it they don't have, like, the social media present? Like, genuine question, like, did anybody forget about Jouer? Because I honestly did for a minute. So when I saw Jouer show up on Trendmood, I'm like, oh, like, okay, I'm excited. They're back again. They should have been the Emily in Paris collection with Essence. Oh, shit. Like, I feel like Jouer is better than that, though. Like, I don't know. I was hyped for a millisecond, and then I saw that, and I'm just like, that's it? And speaking of disappointments, can we talk about this Pat McGrath fucking... Oh, I was so mad. So I'm over here thinking, oh, maybe we're going to get a mothership palette when she's doing all these goddamn teasers. I wonder what goes through Pat's mind when the, like, social media team is doing all these teasers and people are, like, so amped up and excited about the launches. And then we see something like this and we're like, what the fuck is that? Because who is actually interested in this right now? This is an immediate no for me. So this is the Dark Star Lab 006 Volume 4. You've got the Blitz Sapphire eyeshadow, black and sapphire with bright blue sparkling pearls. You've got the Cyber Electric Eyegloss Translucent with cerulean sparkling pearls, whatever that means. It's already available on the Pat McGrath website. So these are like those, like, super editorial eye kits. Like, I get it. It's totally fits Pat McGrath and her editorial ass, and she's amazing, but who else wanted a mothership? Because never did I think I would see the day where I was interested in mothership palettes, but here we are, I swear. Like, that fucking mothership glitch was probably the worst thing that ever happened to me. Because now I'm over here, a Pat McGrath mothership collector at this point, so I'm like, well, at least it saved me $128 on a palette. But, yeah, like, I was excited when I first saw the teasers, but I agree, Tracy. Blue's everywhere. Like, what is up with all the blue? But I get it, too, because it's like, it's holiday time. It's holiday. It's winter-esque. But this would be something I wouldn't even entertain buying, because it's like, I know it would just sit in my drawer. I would use it, like, one time, and that would be it. Just because. What is with the blue? Blue is my favorite color. I don't know, man. Wish you would give us something we could actually use every day. And that's why I think the mothership palettes are so ideal, just because they are, I mean, staple-ish. I tell you what, though, one of my favorite things that I've ever purchased from Pat McGrath Labs was the fucking Bridgerton collection. Like, that Bridgerton eyeshadow palette, that was a good one. I'm really hating how my under eyes looked. I knew I should not have used that Pat McGrath concealer. So, I'm going to come back to Pat McGrath Labs because I want to cover that towards the end, which we only have a couple more things left, so I really need to get my ass moving. So, we have Beauty Blender. Beauty Blender is launching a limited edition collector's set for the holidays. So you got 12 best-selling beauty blenders for $195. Another one. Who the fuck is buying this? Who the fuck is buying this? No. Like, no. Absolutely not. I get it, but I hope they only came out with like 5 of these. Because that's probably all that they're going to sell. Even if you love beauty blenders, like, who the fuck is like, oh my god, I need to spend $200 so I get this giant case of fucking beauty blenders? Literally nobody. If you buy this, you're a dumbass. Wow, I'm being harsh today. But that's how I feel about this. I'm just like, why? Why? You know what makes sense? The little gift set that they did where they put a beauty blender and this little puff in it. Because this is one of the best things that Beauty Blender did, in my humble opinion. Right? Everybody's like, what? $195. Like, absolutely not. First of all, where the fuck are you going to put all those? Because ain't nobody keeping that packaging. That's super unideal to store. I just saw Don't Kill Me. Please don't tell me you're going to get this. Oh, okay, Samantha said don't kill me, but I'm kind of over Pat McGrath Labs. Girl, nobody will kill you for that. I think that's you and so many people. That's nothing to feel bad about. Yeah, I would absolutely not buy this. I don't even want to spend $20 on one beauty blender, let alone almost $200 on 12 of them. So, yeah, wait for a, like, Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. Something like that where you could get these at a discount because that is absolutely not worth it. You know what this is? This is a PR set right here. This is what they would send out to like all these influencers and ain't nobody interested in that. Especially when everybody's spending money on so many other people. Like unless you know somebody that fucking loves beauty blenders and you want to get them like a bougier gift. But even still, there's so many more gifts that I would say to gift somebody over this fucking bullshit. Absolutely not. Beauty blender, get the fuck out of here. That's crazy to me. And then this one came out of nowhere, and the basic bitch in me loves this. So this is new from Alamar Cosmetics. It's the Alamar Cosmetics Destino palette. So there's 12 shades with shimmering pearl finishes and mattes for $35. See, not a bad price point. You get a good variety. It's basic, so I love it. And you know what? This is a brand I honestly feel is so fucking slept on because they have really great quality products, especially their eyeshadows. This would be something, if I wasn't buying so much right now, like I feel like this is a bad timing sort of a launch because this would be a palette that I would be totally interested in. So in the event that I'm like, okay, I got like $35 extra or something, I would buy this because I'm like, I know that I would use this. I love that it's neutral. And it's so funny because it's so much of what I like when I have like a neutral palette with one pop of color and it's always a fucking blue. My favorite pop of color is either green or purple because of my eyes. But something about the pop of blue I'm never mad at. It's so stupid. Because I never wear blue eyeshadow either. But I'm just over here like, it's fine. I don't care. I'm still interested. But the main reason why, and honestly, if this wasn't Alamar Cosmetics, I really don't feel that I would be that interested. But it's like, I want so many people to love this brand because I feel like they are fantastic. So it makes me want to buy it. So I could like tell more people how good it is. You know what I'm saying? I gotta find a bronzer really quick. Will I purchase this? As of right now, I'm going to say probably not, just because of how much other shit that I'm buying at the present moment. Like, the amount of stuff that I have in my room right now, I could shoot myself in the face. But it's cute. I like it. The palette locking mechanism is weird. Let me try to scroll through this, see if there's swatches, because I'm not sure how the mechanism is, because that could be a turnoff for me. Is it? I'm trying to figure out, like, how it is, but I really can't figure it out. And I like that, like, matte plummy shade. Isn't it funny, though? Like, look at that picture there, and then look at this picture. Like, to me, it looks so different. Like, this looks so much more vibrant, and I'm honestly like, okay, I liked it better, I think, the way before. This looks more like tropical vibe than this. This looks more neutral or natural. Still tropical-ish, but it doesn't look as vibrant. I want to see swatches on that one. I'll keep my eyes peeled, because I won't be surprised if I end up snagging that. But this is one of those launches right here where I'm just like, if I'm going to spend my money on something, I want to spend it on brushes, because I fucking love brushes. So these are the new brushes from Sonia G. We talked about these briefly last year as well. Oh, I like this brush right here. This is from the BK Beauty Nicola Rose. That fits like perfectly in my cheek for my bronzer, because it's not going to let me... I usually bring my bronzer down a little bit too low, and I feel like the shape of this, it fits like perfectly in my cheek, and it's so fucking soft. Maybe big cosmetic companies should randomly pick a customer to send them PR along with you all you creators. I feel like they usually do that type of shit with like giveaways, but tell me why we're still doing giveaways where you're like, tag a friend and do all that shit. Like, it's so stupid. Like, just fucking send it to somebody and call it a fucking day. I mean, I get why they do it, because they want more people to follow their account and shit. But it's so annoying. Like, anytime people tag me in giveaways, I want to throw myself off a bridge, because I'm like, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. It's not annoying because people tag me. It's annoying that these brands are still doing it that way. Like, think of something more creative, will ya? Anyways, back to this. I'm sorry, I just get so annoyed with giveaways that are like, tag 3 friends. The only one that I recently participated in was the Sigma Beauty and the Beast one, but I'm like, can I tag myself? Like, the fuck? I want that goddamn, like, PR kit in the worst way. Okay, so these Sonia G brushes... I fucking want these. I love the aesthetic of these. I love Sonia G brushes. These, I believe, are natural and synthetic, so it's like a little bit of a mixture. So you've got 2 pencils, 2 builders, 2 workers, and 2 crease brushes. I already know that I love Sonia G brushes. Okay, wait, let me keep reading. Crafted with silky soft goat bristles, sturdy walnut wood handles, and time-honored Japanese traditions. So these are natural hair. Somebody was telling me that these were... like a mixture of natural and synthetic. So from what I just read, I believe that these are all natural hair. I could be wrong though, so double check if you're interested. I do have these linked down below at Beautylish. These, fuck me up. I love them. And I just got, I'm over here like, should I just buy a lucky bag and hopefully I get them in that? I just got this little travel set. I got these in my last lucky bag. I doubt I'm going to be able to find them all. But these are like the same sort of a vibe, and I fucking love these. There's one specifically that I want to show you guys because I reach for it a lot now. I'll show you another day. It's the one that I've been using a lot for blush. It's obviously shorter. Hold on. Let me take another minute. Let me see if I can find it. I just moved all of my brushes everywhere. And I tried to put them in ways that I would remember where they all were, but we're right now seeing how well that worked out for me. Because I always end up just throwing my brushes like, it's so bad. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I like the aesthetic of those. I like the presentation, like literally everything about them I love. And I love natural hair eye brushes, so I want these. And I believe that you could buy these individually as well. Ronnie said the last one on the right looks like a dual fiber. That could be. I want the lucky bag. Me too. I usually do buy the lucky bag too. What's the lucky bag? Okay, so every year, I believe it's on, is it Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve? So they do these little lucky bags essentially. And they're just a box of goodies that are offered at Beautylish that they just kind of throw in random products. But but you pay a certain amount for the box or the bag, and you get like double the value in product. It's like a mystery box, essentially. That's probably the best way to explain it. All right, real quick. This under eye, this is why I tell you guys, don't waste your money on the Pat McGrath concealer, because this under eye looks fucking horrible. And even like the texture on this under eye, if you got fine lines, don't do it. Just don't do it. All right, so we're interested in those, right? So we talked also last week about DD's Signature. They were launching a holiday palette. So this is what the palette looks like. And I'm looking around in my room now because they sent it to me. At least I think this is what it is. So let me grab this really quick. We'll take a break with the eyes or the face. And I'll give you a little sneaky peek. But this, it's more colorful. It looks more vibrant than what I personally like. But I do really like DD's Signature. So let me show you what's in this bag. Let me make sure I can show everything. Because sometimes brands will send stuff so we could like test them and stuff before they launch. So I just want to make sure I don't show you guys something that I'm not supposed to. So thank you to DD's Signature for sending me this. Okay, I can show you this. This is the palette right here. So this palette is going to be $32 US. I do have an affiliate link and code with DD's Signature down below. 12 pan eyeshadows, 6 high-intensity duochrome shades, 6 buildable high-quality matte shades. Love it. So this is the Jingle Bell Ruby, launching November 15th at 7 a.m. Central Time. So that's, what, 8 a.m. Central Time? Okay, let me take this off the screen so I could show you what it looks like. So here's the packaging. It's the same packaging as like the last palette that they just launched, and also the, is it the Classic Neutrals, I believe? Here's the palette. It's got a little sleeve in here. I get the most excited about the metallics because I'm like just looking at them like that. Looks so pretty. So let me give you a swatch really quick of these ones just so you can see them in my lighting. See, how do you not get excited about this shit? Okay. Real quick, I'm just going to do the specialty shades. But I'm like, okay, $32. And look at these. Shiny, reflective, they're sparkly. All right, so that was the first 4. Then we got 2 more. Olive penguins. That's cute. Look at it. If you're familiar with, I'm going to say Indie Beat Cosmetics, it kind of gives me similar vibe to like their formulas. Oh, yeah. Oh, so pretty. I just think for the price that you pay, you're getting great quality eyeshadows that are just, they're special. Like, I love shit like this. I love when they have that high shine flip, and especially ones like these where it's kind of like a topper, but it's got super, it's just super sparkly. I love it. These two, I'm really liking the base on those two because I love when they're more pigmented. Even this one, it's got that pigmentation behind it, whereas these ones, the base isn't as pigmented. It's more of, I would say, a topper style. See, Britt, I have a color of a palette. I know, right? It's so cute. This was going to be one that I used today, but I was like, okay, I need to do more looks with this one palette. So it's cute, though. I'm here for it. Let me give you some swatches of these metallics. The reds are always interesting to me because I wish I was a red eyeshadow palette bitch. Okay. Okay. These look pigmented. I haven't tried these on my eyes, so keep that in mind. I just think for $32, like, it's a good bang for its buck, and I knew these were going to swatch like shit. This is where it's like mattes aren't nearly as fun to swatch because they swatch like garbage, whereas these ones, these are just fun. I love it. Okay. If you guys want a video on that, let me know. Like I said, I have a ton of stuff that I'm still trying to use. I've got the Danessa Myricks palette that I still haven't used that's colorful. I got their last palette that I'm still got to use. Oh, it's a lot. But I'm working right now on doing like multiple looks with one palette sort of a video. So that is partially what you're seeing today. So stay tuned for that. Karen did a look with the palette. Oh, go check out Karen Harris. You could do that after we're done here though, guys. Okay, don't leave yet. We're not done. All right, so that is new from DD Signature. I feel like they're on a fucking roll, though. If I had to pick one that I'm the most excited about, honestly, I'm going to say probably this one. Olive Penguins or... No, it was Crispy Holidays. Because this one's got more of that duochrome. Yeah, that's just like a shade that I like because it's got the green. I love greens. Oh, they just make me so excited. It really is pretty. I haven't tried them yet. My favorite still is the neutral palette because that was such a fucking banger. And I'm like, how are they gonna close after that? Because I'm telling you, the quality of it was unfucking real. The looks that I did with that palette, so good. That's the palette that made me fall in love with DD Signature because when they were doing like the fruit theme ones, I really wasn't a big fan because that's just my preference. Like, I don't ever get my rocks off with fruit themed makeup. Like, I feel like we honestly always talk shit about like, why are we associating food with makeup? You know what I'm saying? But with these, I get so excited about these. So I'm happy that they're almost like adjusting what they're doing because it fits more of like what I like to collect in my own collection. All right, I need to get moving. Next we have, I saw her in the chat earlier. Amanda, are you still here? Again, you're going to see this is from my profile because I'm sick and tired of these goddamn makeup accounts not posting about my friends at Unearthly Cosmetics. So, I actually already pre-ordered this, just so you all know. This is the Dreamer collection. So this is $130 for the whole collection. You've got the eyeshadow palette with 12 shades, a highlighter palette trio, and 4 lipsticks. The Dreamer palette will also be available for $60. You could use code BRITCHES for 10% off. And the expected ship date is early to mid-December. So you can order these now, but you're not going to get it right away. But look at these fucking swatches. That's all. Amanda is, in my humble opinion, I feel that Amanda puts together some of the best color stories. I've talked about this in previous videos, and I've said that directly to Amanda in my videos. I'm like, yo, you have such a gift of doing these types of palettes. So, this is the palette. Then we have the Face Trio, which I was looking at this. I'm like, I honestly feel that all the shades will work for my skin tone, but it's kind of difficult to tell just because, like, the lighting and stuff sometimes makes things look a little bit different. And then there's also bullet lipsticks, which, do you see those? Do you see those tones? Yeah. Yeah, I needed all those. So I took my happy ass over to Instagram and I messaged Unearthly Cosmetics and I was like, yo, can you just add to cart for me? Add to cart. I also picked up their lip liners because I keep hearing from you guys that Unearthly's lip liners are incredible and I still have not tried them. So not only did I get this collection, but I also ordered all of the lip liners. So when I tell you I'm spending money, I ain't fucking around. Unearthly is one of my top faves right now. I need this. Bitch, they're so good. They really are. If you have not tried, which I feel like everybody watching probably has tried Unearthly at this point because I literally shove them down your throat every fucking week. And I'm not going to apologize for it because you're welcome. That's all I got for you. You're going to get good quality. You're going to get good packaging. And if you thought Unearthly was good before, just wait until you see the advancements that they've made with like their shipping and packaging and stuff. Just fucking wait. Amanda, you're out here killing it. You're fucking killing it. And I said what I said. You're all welcome. And I absolutely will do a video on this when I get it. Oh, they're cream? Wait, what are the highlighters are cream? Wait. Wait. I did not know. I gotta wait for Amanda to respond. What is cream? Because I thought those were powder. I'm so excited right now. So excited right now. The palette and lipsticks look pretty. It all looks pretty, Samantha. It all does. But yeah, those lipsticks, wait, wow, I can't read, apparently. The highlighters, I layered like an eyeshadow, which is why they could be darker. Oh, they appear darker. Okay. I was like, wait, what? Belinda said, like I said before, we need them all. Yes, bitch. Mm-hmm. Yep. If my hubby knew the amount of money I spent and Nintendo spent, he'd flip. What he doesn't know won't hurt him. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine, right? Everybody tell her it's fine. You'll be okay. All right. Now, again, I'm going to be a hypocrite real quick, guys. Let me open my palette up and get to the next step that I'm going with my makeup. So, again, I'm usually not into colorful palettes, but this palette, this is the one for this week between Unearthly and this. Are you fucking kidding me? Who has tried What's Up Beauty? Because first of all, I feel like I've heard of them, but they just were never really on my radar for some reason. And then I went to follow them and they were already following me. So I'm like, wait, what the fuck am I missing over here? So this is the new What's Up Beauty, the Dragon Eyeshadow Palette. I see a lot of other creators already have this palette, so I'm definitely over here like, I'm just waiting for the first video to come out. Okay, Amanda said the lipsticks are cream. Okay. So this palette right here, I fucking need it. Because this is so beautiful. For being colorful, it's green and purple. What more could I fucking ask for? And I love, like, the packaging. It could be, I'm like, I need to see more pictures of it because I'm like, it could be just, you know, like the promo shots is what I'm like, this is so visually appealing to me. So it's talc-free, clean, cruelty-free, sustainable, made in Italy, and it's $45. Launching November 17th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am going to be ready and waiting for this, and I really hope that I get my hands on it because I love it. I don't know what else to say other than I'm just like, this just look at it. That's all. Okay, I need to know, has anybody seen videos on this yet? Because I feel like I've seen a lot of creators get this, but I feel like I've seen a lot of them getting it today, so I don't think anybody's posted videos yet. Has anyone posted videos on this? I think it's the packaging and the color story. The brushes are... Wait, the brushes are natural. Oh, you must be watching... Okay. I'm so confused right now. Okay, let me revisit the live chat in a second. Italy is the best. Hello, Irina, or Arena, is that how you pronounce your name? Oh my god, I missed this bitch! Hi, Josh. Okay, what do you guys think about this? Because I'm fucking here for it. I'm so fucking here for this shit. I have seen some videos on it. No, I saw that comment where it said, like, it had so much potential. Has anybody tried this brand before? Because, like I said, I had not heard, let me rephrase. I think I've heard of them, but they weren't on my radar at all. Okay, Britt, not to put you out there between this palette and the Dreamer, which one do I get? Because I know that you could expect a good palette, not saying anything about What's Up Beauty, but I've just never tried them. If you ask me that right now, I'm going to say Unearthly because Unearthly's the tits. But I think I would suggest whichever color story tickles your fancy more. I've seen about 5 videos using this palette starting yesterday. Fuck, so I got to watch some videos. I have okay, everybody, this is what you're all going to do. Brittany Ray has a video on it. We're all going to go watch her video later, okay? Mark it down. We're going to watch her video. Fuck. Okay, so we can't talk more about it then. Brittany says we need to try their brushes. Does that mean I don't need to try this palette? Oh, I can't wait to watch your video. Am I subscribed to you? I don't know if I follow you. Guys, also let me know, like, because I see you guys always in the chat. If you guys have channels, let me know. Because I don't ever know if you guys have channels. Not the eyeshadows, just the brushes. No, really? Oh, try the brushes too. Oh my god, if these suck, I'm gonna be so pissed because that has so much potential. Wow, really? Okay. I feel like I'm gonna have to buy it and find out for myself. Oh, thank you, Tracy, for subscribing to Brittany. Yeah, guys, help the britches out, man. Help them out. Subscribe, watch the videos, like the videos. I'm looking at you, like 50 people that haven't liked this video yet. I already did a pre-order from the Dreamer collection. I may have to get this one. I don't think the palette matches the case, but I love them both anyhow. So, shrug. Okay, the palettes are great. Okay, that makes me feel better because I was nervous for a second. I really like this. I really like that color story. I think it's super pretty. The fact that it's made in Italy definitely gets me more excited. Yeah. Yeah, I want that one. And then I had to mention this too because I'm like, this is a really good deal. So I know we've talked our shit about Trendmood and how she likes to support certain brands and not other certain brands that we personally love, and it's bullshit. But we know about these Trendmood boxes, right? So I felt that this was such a good deal because it's $48 for this box. And first of all, that Ofra highlighter looks so beautiful. You've got a product from Ensley Rain in there. I think it's like a lip gloss. Hold on, let me see what's in here. The Danessa Myricks Groundwork Defining Neutrals palette. That palette's brand new almost, and it retails for, I think, $60-something. So the fact that you get that, the e.l.f. Liquid Pores Putty Primer, nobody cares about that, at least I don't. The Tony Moly 24K Snail Hydrating Serum Mist. What is with the snail stuff in TikTok? Why is that so trendy? I don't know. The Ensley Rain Big Swell Hydrating Lip Plumper Gloss. I haven't tried that before. You've got the Ofer Cosmetics X's and Glows Highlighter. 4 shades with a soft warm pink, icy bubblegum pink, champagne peach, and gilded bronze. That just sounds so good to me. And 2 long-lasting matte liquid lipsticks in the shade Bel Air and Verona, which Over Cosmetics has a fantastic formula when it comes to their liquid lipsticks. So naturally for me, I'm like, you're basically getting everything for less than what you would pay for just the palette itself that I know so many people just bought. I don't know. I heard Danessa Myricks palette had stuff in the eyeshadow. Really? I did not hear that. Oh, I did not hear that. That's not good. I have not heard anything about that. The only thing that's been brought to my attention recently is the whole, like, Huda Beauty controversy, which we could talk about that really quick because I'm still very much figuring out what the fuck is going on. But this value still has $192 value, which I believe that because look at all the stuff that it's in, like, that's in it. But let's talk about that really quick because let me see if I have anything else. Oh, there is one more thing, but we could talk about this really quick. So I had gotten some messages about Huda Beauty as apparently being canceled. Can anybody help a sister out on this? Because I saw like one article or maybe 2. I read through them fairly quickly because I'm not somebody that likes to do like a ton of digging when things are problematic because I'm like, I don't know. I guess I just look at it a certain way because I've been through it. So I'm like, I don't take everything at face value. I actually look at things over time and I don't just make a rash decision unless it comes to victimizing children. That's where I will say that I do draw the line. But supposedly there's like a whole petition on Huda Beauty being removed from Sephora and like the whole 9. And I'm just so confused because I'm like, wait, what the fuck happened? So like I said, I started looking into it a little bit, and it's involving a topic that I really don't know a lot about, which is why I don't really want to talk about it that much. But I'm like, are you guys canceling Huda Beauty? Like, is that a thing right now? Because I'm still trying to look into it a little bit more. But like I said, I don't like to dig a ton on something because there's 3 sides to every story. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like nothing is really being addressed. So that's where it gets a little difficult to make a decision because, I don't know, it was based on a comment that was made and then Huda's response to it. I don't know. Let's see, Huda in Palestine and speaking out against Israel. That's where I look at things like, like I said, I don't know enough about it. That's why I'm just like, I don't know where to stand on it because I don't know enough about the whole thing, which I probably should, but I don't, and I'm not going to pretend that I do. But I could also see, because I seen like the comment that was made from Huda, like I saw the article that said the comment, but then I also seen something that was talking about like the build up to that comment. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm so confused. Maybe because not sure. I'm pro help all innocent people. Same. That's where I stand. I feel like that's like a common ground that most people are at, right? So that's where I'm just like, I don't know. If you guys have any like posts that you could direct me to, I've seen only a couple and they really weren't that helpful. And I don't even know if you could find like all the original posts and stuff because we all know how that always goes. Like when people are getting canceled, they'd like to like posts get deleted and stuff. So I don't know. I don't know her stance on it. Like I've seen her post videos on it. And for me, I'm just like, okay, she could have her opinion. She's not out here being like, go kill everybody. Like she's not doing that. So that's where I was just like, okay, I need to look into this a little bit more before I go and be like, I'm not buying from this brand anymore, but I haven't seen anything else. So that's where, I don't know, I'm so confused. Let's see, not canceling her at all. She's a Palestinian and speaking out against Israel. She's free to do that. That's like my stance on it. I'm like, well, if she's just expressing her opinion on like how she stands on the subject, she can do that because you should be able to. So, that's my thoughts, at least so far, if you were curious on my stance, because I've already had people, because this is one thing, just like from a creator's perspective, when stuff like this happens, people automatically want us to start speaking out and talking about it, and I'm not going to do that when I don't fucking know enough about it. Because I'm over here just like, yo, make your own fucking decisions. You know, pick your side, but don't come at me when I don't do what you want me to do, because I'm not here to please anybody. I'm here for funsies and I'm here for makeup. And then like when it comes to the whole canceling thing, I'm just like, y'all need to chill, because things get taken so out of context sometimes that I don't know if that's what's happening. I don't know. Like, I just try not to make any decisions too quickly. And this isn't with just, like, canceling. It's just life in general. I like to actually sit with a topic. You know, I like to talk about it a little bit. But then I'll also be like, all right, I don't know enough about it, so I'll look into it. But don't expect me to just do something just because. Because that's how I feel. The internet as a whole has gotten to this place where it's just turned into, okay, somebody fucks up, let's cancel them. No, like, people can make mistakes. People could say things and, like, poor choice words, I guess you could say. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm an adult and I have made mistakes in my life. That's why I look at it the way that I do. Whatever. Regardless, I was curious how you guys were feeling about the brand, because obviously, if you guys don't want to see content on Huda Beauty, I won't post it. But as I stand right now, I'm still looking into it. Okay? So, don't cancel me. I mean, unless you want to. But, good luck. You can't cancel somebody that doesn't want to be canceled. I think that's the other message that I should say. Like, you can't cancel Huda Beauty. Huda is not going anywhere. At least in my opinion. Like, look at James Charles. Okay? Him of all people should be canceled, and he's still very much thriving. So, put that in your pipe and smoke it. Next thing. Speaking of problematic people. Who is surprised about this right now? Oh, I'm like reading what you guys are saying in the comments. Jill said they started it, just saying. And I think that's like the, I don't want to, how do I want to say this? I think that's what the last thing that I was reading about it was like the person that was coming at Huda was being just disrespectful in general. And then it just kind of escalated. I don't know, but maybe not. Eyebrows are fire. Thanks, girl. Look, I used the powder today. So do you guys like the powder brows better? Or do we like when I use pencils? Because I'm back with powder brows now, guys. All right, so like I said, speaking of problematic people, so we have MIKAYLA posted this today. Are you ready to step in my new winter wonderland? Or are you ready to step into my winter wonderland with a date 11/20/23? Guys, some people make comments and it makes my hair hurt. Like, one of the first comments that I seen in this, like, on this post was she's pregnant. Right there, right above where my head is. How do y'all not know that this is a P Louise collaboration? I don't understand how people don't realize what the fuck this is, because if you guys don't follow MIKAYLA, like, I don't follow her ever since I saw that James Charles was at her wedding. That's where I'm like, okay, I'm going to draw the line there. But I did used to watch her because I felt like she was very entertaining, but I never watched her and really, like, listened to any feedback regarding products because I just think she does everything for shock value, which is fine. Like, it clearly works for her, and that's what people love about her. But yeah, like when I saw that James Charles was at her wedding, I was like, yep, nope, I'm gonna bow out on that one because I can't get behind that, and that's just a me personal thing. If you guys follow her, that's fucking awesome for you. It's just a decision I'm making for myself, and you guys can do what you want. I'm never gonna encourage you guys to actively fucking cancel somebody because I think that's fucking stupid. So, I'm just letting you guys know how I feel. And she just had this brand trip because I still see her content come across my TikTok because I watch beauty content on TikTok. So occasionally I'll see her videos, but I did see today, like, she was just in, I believe, the UK with P Louise. So she's in the UK with P Louise. She's wearing blue and, like, everything's winter wonderland. How do y'all not know that this is a collaboration with P Louise? But you know what? The one thing I will say is I at least respect this collab because it's a collaboration that makes sense. So by that I mean P Louise is a brand that she has used probably the whole time that I watched her. I feel like every single video almost, she's always used like the P Louise eye base, or she's using the P Louise blushes. I've personally never tried anything P Louise, or at least I don't think I have. I feel that I always looked at their palettes, especially, they were just too overwhelming for what I like. And I was interested in like the blushes, the cream blushes or the liquid blushes or whatever, but I never bought them. Yeah, but I don't understand how people are gathering like she's pregnant off of a date that's literally like 6 days away. It's a fucking collab with P Louise. Now the question is, do we care? I look at this and I'm curious to see what's coming, but I'm likely not gonna buy it because, you know, I used to defend the whole, like, remember when Lashgate happened, okay? I'm never going to accuse somebody of lying when I don't know. Like, I don't know her as a person. I don't know if she was lying. But over time, when it comes out and you make comments that you lied, that's when I got a problem with it. Or that you fabricated. So you misled your audience in a sponsored video. That's where I have a problem. So it was like a compilation of that happened, and then James Charles at her wedding. So yeah, I'm not going to get this, but I can at least respect the fact that this is a collaboration that makes sense. Is this a promo picture, a wedding photo? I'm assuming this is my envision, or what I envision is this is going to be a collection that she used on her wedding day. In my mind, that's what it's going to be. Maybe it's not, but it says Winter Wonderland. So when I saw this, I'm like, it's giving me bridal. So that tells me maybe a neutral palette. I can't remember exactly what her makeup looked like, but I think it wasn't it Mario that did her makeup? Regardless, I'm looking too into this. But, yeah, this isn't something that I'm going to buy. A liar is a liar is a liar, enough said. Yeah, I was just really confused by the comments right here, like the she's pregnant ones, especially when she's been very vocal about, I don't even think she wants to have kids. But can we normalize not asking people about children like that? Because I find it so weird. Like, when are you guys having kids? Or every announcement, every time she has an announcement, it's, oh my God, she's pregnant. Like, it's like the Taylor Swift shit. Like, why do people lose their shit over somebody they don't know? Yeah. Lisa, she's pulling a Jaclyn Hill, and that's where I don't like it. Because, you know, especially since I was on the stance of, okay, if she says she's not lying, I'm going to believe that. But then, yeah, you make fun of it, that's where I got a fucking problem with it. So she took a page out of Jaclyn Hill's book on that one. But are you guys interested? Like, do you like P. Louise? Is this a collaboration you guys wanted to see? I don't know. I thought it was her. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm sorry. So many women face that we are just not baby makers. See, that's like, I have been asked so many times, and I think this is why I'm just like, can we stop? We don't care about this, right? Okay. I have been asked so many times in my relationship, when are you guys having kids? And it's not something that bothers me. I'm just like, okay, if people are curious, whatever. I get weirded out by it when it's strangers. Like, when strangers get all excited about it, I'm just like, yo, calm the fuck down. You don't know me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I just think it's odd that people lose their shit over celebrities and stuff like that. But I mean, I look back to it and I'm like, okay, maybe I was like that when I was like 10. But as it's when it's grown adults is when I'm like, are you okay? But yeah, it is a really sensitive topic for a lot of people. But then you have people like me that I'm like, I've just never wanted to have kids. That's just the stance that I've always had. Like, me and my husband have definitely talked about it, and we consider it because we look at it like we're in a position where we should be the type of couple that has kids. Like, we're married, we love each other, yada, yada, yada. And the whole, like, will I regret it one day and stuff like that. But if I had just, like, total strangers being like, oh my God, you're pregnant, I'd be like, first of all, you trying to call me fat? And then second of all, like, just where the fuck does it come from? I don't get it. But yeah, like the whole Taylor Swift shit, like she changed the lyrics in her song and people are literally losing their minds over it. And I'm like, what are you guys going to do if you find out this is a fake relationship? What are y'all going to do? Like, I like Taylor Swift and I like Taylor Swift music, but I would not classify myself as a Swiftie by any means. But some of y'all are not saying that you guys like in my chat, but I'm saying just in general, like some of the things that I have seen on especially TikTok, like that's, I feel, the platform that I ingest the most. But man, people are fucking nuts. I always answer that to my husband as my child. I'm always like, I had a child. It's called Britches Dance Bar. Because you know what? That shit took so much time and effort and money and all the things that a child you know, requires. My bar did that. And I'm just so busy. And I'm one of those people that I have no problem admitting, like, I'm too selfish. I'd rather admit that than, you know, bring a child into a situation where it's not ideal. No. But if it were to happen, like, I would obviously do things differently, you know? But it's just, yeah, it's so weird to me when it's strangers. People are way too involved, for real. Like, look at us talking about Taylor Swift. People are so invested in celebrities or influencers, like, it's concerning. That's where I definitely get invested. But that's where I'm like, first of all, I draw a line somewhere, but I'm just, like, my mind just immediately goes to PR because it happens so much. Like, I would 100% be like, I would not be surprised at all if it came out like it's a fake relationship because that's what they do. You know, it's interesting. Some people might have a few choice words to call me by saying that, but it's sad that you have to think that way now, though, because it's like, you don't want to get invested because, you know, it could be fake because we don't know these people. You know. Holy fuck. All right. One more little step, I think, and then I need to put lashes on. So did anybody guess what palette I used today? And do we have anything else that we need to talk about? I think that was the last one. I'm just like, okay, cool, but also don't really care. Let's jump back to Trendmood really quick to see if I missed anything. You know, I still look at Trendmoods because I feel like she has the most, like, up-to-date. But if there was another account that had, you know, everything as soon as she did, because I feel like she gets, like, the inside scoop on a lot because she's been doing this for so long. But what are you guys the most excited about? I was going to put lashes on. I'm waiting for my face to dry down a little bit more. I suffered with infertility for a long time, and people fixating on me getting pregnant is the worst part of it. Yeah, like, I could totally see where that would be an issue. I'm just like, why don't y'all just do yourselves a favor and mind your fucking business? I keep going back and forth about having kids, but I'd rather... Wait, let me pull this up so I can read it. But I'd rather regret not having them than bring a child into the world and regret it. Kids can... Yeah, I could see that. I definitely see that standpoint. Careful, Britt. My daughter used to say she's never having kids because she's too selfish. That's an actual quote. She has 4 kids. Oh, shit. You never know. I feel like if I were, I would do, like, 2. But then I'm just like, do I want to do that? Do I really want to go there? I'm just using the Pat McGrath powder to hopefully fix those under eyes, because fuck, that concealer looks like hot garbage. Okay, this brush, I didn't expect to like it as much as I do. Tell me, why is it so satisfying when brushes are like this? Like, it's one way on one side and so fucking satisfying for me. Oh, let's see. I'm at the House Labs palette. Nope, not House Labs. Britt, the Bobbi Brown. Shut up. Bobbi Brown and Powerpuff Girls collection. Shut the fuck up. No way. All right, I'm going to go over to Bobbi Brown. No way that's really a thing. Come on, Bobbi Brown. Powerpuff. Where did you find that? I don't see it on Bobbi Brown. I didn't see it on Trendmood. Let's try Makeup on Your Radar. No, I don't see it on there. Where did you see that? Hold on, let me jump back to the chat so I can see what you guys are saying. Devina Sale. You guys are guessing the palette I used today. What do you think? Do you like it? Do you like it? Do you not like it? This powder is great, though. If you were interested... Oh, that was what we were going to finish the video with, was Pat McGrath. So the Pat McGrath sale. I wanted to feature some of the products that I like. I did a little TikTok today. I think I did a little short on it as well. But I know Pat McGrath has a sale going on that is, in my opinion, one of the best sales of the year. Oh, let's see. The Powerpuff is probably Asian market. I didn't see that one. And I still can't find it. It's so boring. It's in Asia. What the fuck? That is such an odd collab, in my opinion. Like, why the fuck would Bobbi Brown do that? Okay, if you were wondering the palette today, I'm going to do a video on this, but I'm doing my, like, multiple palettes. So I've done one look already. This is the second look now. Sorceress Smoke, baby. And if you're wondering what's on my brows, it's a mixture of these two shades right here. So I go in first with this shade, and then in the outer parts, I add the darker, what is it called? Soot. So you saw, I went in first. I just put intention pretty much all in my brow, and then when I want to carve it out a little bit better and deepen it, I'll go in with this one. Oh, okay, you posted about it. Let me see. Let's see, I gotta find your account real quick. Because I feel like I'm about to be like, are you fucking serious? Oh my god. No fucking way. No one asked for that. Why? I'm like dumbfounded about this right now. What the fuck? What the fuck? Alright, let's read through it, I guess. Products available. The Luxe Eyeshadow Quad. The Single Luxe Eyeshadow Shades. Those are $45 a piece. Goddamn. I feel like if I was going to get something, it would be the Quad versus the singles, but that's just how I roll. The Sheer Finish Press Powder Highlight Palette in the shade Pink Glow, which that is a beautiful highlighter. That's $55. The Luxe Lipstick Shades with limited edition packaging. You've got, 5 different shades, $40 each. The Soothing Cleansing Oil Face Cleanser. I've actually I've tried that face cleanser before. That's actually a really good oil cleanser. Is anybody really excited about that? I'm so confused. Like, why? Would this be something I would buy? No. I'm not getting my rocks off over Powerpuff Girls packaging. I'm just not. If it was Beauty and the Beast, I'd be all over it. Like, the products themselves look nice. I just don't understand the collaboration aspect of it. It doesn't make sense in my brain. Yeah, this is a not for me, dog. Honestly, in Asia, this would be a hit. See, I'm not familiar, like, I don't know if this would be a hit there, so I'm like, maybe it makes sense. But to me, it doesn't. I'm just like, this is so, like, out of pocket. But I don't know why this would be a hit. Why would it be a hit? Definitely MAC vibes. Yeah, walk me through that one. Why would that be a hit in Asia? I mean, it's gotta be if they're fucking doing it, right? Alright, let me get... You know what I'm going to use today for highlight? I'm going to use this. Adept Cosmetics. This is the Illuminati Duo Highlighter. These highlighters are so beautiful. They look white in the pan, but they're not. I think there was one brush that I forgot to use, but I was going to use it as a highlight. So this one. Let's go in with... I'm going to mix them, I think, because I've got this inner corner that's kind of golden, but also kind of pink. So this side here, it's more golden, and then this side here is more pinky toned. But super pretty. But I think this brush might be... It's more dense, so I'm trying not to pick up like a ton of product with it, because this is my first time using it. Normally I use something more fluffy. Yeah, we could really run this through. Okay. Now we know what we're working with now. There we go. Cute. Super cute. I think I like the pink side a little bit better than the golden side, because instead of being more golden, it's a little bit more yellow. But the pink side I really like. It even has like a slight green undertone to it, which actually goes fairly nicely with my eye look that we have today. So that's the Adept Cosmetics Illuminati Duo. Very, very beaming. But it does accentuate a little bit of texture. A lot of Asian girls are into the cutesy characters. Okay. They like neutral, gentle tones. I guess it's the Powerpuff. Like, I could see why the color story would work. Bobbi Brown is a brand that older women purchase with what bougie woman is going to buy Powerpuff Girls. That's kind of where I was thinking, but I don't know. I don't know. I can't believe time has passed so fast. I know. I guess they're trying to appeal to the Asian market and get the younger clientele. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. All right. Last thing that we'll talk about. I'll put lashes on after and do my little look for Instagram, for my little looks video that I'm doing. So, let's talk about Pat McGrath really quick. If you guys have questions about any products, like if I would recommend them or not, let me know. But I wanted to talk about and feature mainly the palettes, because I feel like this is probably the best time to buy the Mothership palettes, because unless there's a glitch, this is probably the best deal that you're going to get on the Motherships especially. But I do want to talk about this one as well. It's the Blitz Astro. By the way, if you haven't liked the video yet, you should. And you should also subscribe while you're there. So this was the only product that I have ever purchased at full price from Pat McGrath, because I bought this when I was in Disney. So this is Blitz Astro Quad in the shade Ritualistic Rose. If you love one and dones, these are all specialty shades, which I feel the specialty shades with Pat McGrath are what make everything justifiable because of the price point. But I tell you what, I swatched this when I was in Disney, and I didn't get it because I was like, no, I don't want to pay full price for it, but I couldn't stop fucking thinking about it. It's not capturing as well on camera. The formula does feel a little bit drier, but these on the eyes are so fucking beautiful because of how sparkly they are and just flattering. And the tones, especially if you have green eyes like me, chef fucking kiss. It retails for normally like $65, so definitely expensive for 4 eyeshadows. But I tell you what, I regret nothing with this palette. So that's the first one. I also wanted to share some of my favorites as far as like color stories, because I still have not used all of my Pat McGrath palettes. My Motherships. My most used Pat McGrath Labs. Yes! Okay, so I look at these palettes. I have, I think, all of them. I don't think I have the newest one. So if there's any palette specifically that you want to see color stories of, let me know, or like swatches. I'll try to show you guys all of them though. So the first one is number 1. What is this technically called? It just says Mothership. Does it really not say the name of this one on here? Mothership Palette 1, Subliminal. So Subliminal, I felt like this one was fine. It's not a color story that I would typically use a lot because I don't use cool tones a lot. I usually go more neutral or warm tone, but it's still a good palette. But I always look for the specialty shades, and this palette does have 4 of them in there. So when I see specialty shades, I'm like, okay, it's worth it. When they don't have specialty shades, I will say that they're not. So these have these 4 right here, because I feel like this is what everybody loses their shit about with Pat McGrath. But the formula on this one, it's not as good. Like the mattes aren't as good. These are a little bit more dry, I feel. So I don't know if it's because my palette was older or what. Like I said, I got all of these on the Pat McGrath Glitch. So I got all these palettes for like I think it was like $47 a piece, which is why I own all of them now. I see these thumbs ups coming through. Thank you guys so much. It's fine. But then we have the Mothership 2, which is Sublime. I want to say this was one that it was like, I felt kind of underwhelmed with the initial ones, and they get better as we go on. Maybe. No, this was one I liked. I think the mattes in this one were kind of a miss for me, but this one, again, it has 4 of the specialty shades as well. So you've got, I'm going to say 2 mattes, 4, I'm going to say these are satins, and then 4 of the specialty shades. This one I think would be really pretty for holiday because it's got the green. Oh, so this is number 2. I got to remember like which palettes are which while I'm doing all this right now. So we've got that one right there. It's got a black base to it. So when they have black bases like that, I feel like they don't necessarily work that great because they usually separate. But tell me that that is not such a pretty green holiday eyeshadow. Oh, super pretty. I don't get the hype for the specialty shades. I swatched some of them before, and it's a glittery mess. Like indie brands better. See, I like indie brands better as well, but I feel like with Pat McGrath, when you get a discount, it's worth it because it's a discount and you're getting luxury packaging. Packaging, I feel, is what is probably the most expensive aspect of Pat McGrath, honestly, because of the quality of it. I do not like this palette. This is the Decadence palette, which I don't like this aspect of it right here, where you have to take the sleeve out of the box. And this was one, it's not worth it because there's no specialty shades in here. This is a full palette of just all, I'm going to say like satin metallics. So they're a little bit more flattering. They don't have that high shine reflective shimmer. If anything, maybe like two of them, but it's almost just like a jewel tone palette, except these feel very dry. I've been the most disappointed with this palette. So this would be one I'm like, even at like the discount, it's not worth it just because it's not worth it. Okay? So there's that one. That was Decadence. Then we have this one here. Indie is better. Do you guys not want me to swatch these for you anymore then? I would say I would happily throw money at Indie over these, but I know people are interested, which is why I wanted to talk about them today. And then we have this one right here. This is kind of a pain in the ass that I have to keep looking at the boxes just to see. And these don't have like the numbers or nothing on the back. So we've got, see, this is why I fucking hate these. It doesn't even say. It's the one that looks like this, okay? This palette's beautiful. You've got the 4 specialty shades in here. You've got a few metallics. But the mattes in this one are a little bit better than the previous ones. But these are the star of the palettes. They're a lot more silky. This one right here on my index fingers. I like the Ensley Rain packaging. Oh, we know you love the bougie packaging. See, that's where I'm like, it got me. Because I used to tell you guys all the time I didn't get the hype with Pat McGrath palettes. And I still am like, I feel like they're overhyped. But these, it's like the sparkle that it has. They do look really, really pretty on the eyes. And it's, I don't know, it's like a nice little treat yourself because it's a part of, I think, the experience, having the nice packaging. Whereas with Indie, a lot of the times, I don't feel like you get the experience with, like, as a whole. You get it with, like, the excitingness of swatching it and stuff, and they look beautiful on the eyes. I'm, like, gonna fuck all of these up right now. I don't want you to think I think poorly of Indie. It's just, I love bougie-ass packaging. And I don't get that when it comes to Indie, unfortunately. But that's where, when I was talking about how Unearthly is definitely improving their packaging and everything, it's making me even more excited. So take that with what you will. This was the one I thought was going to be my favorite. It's Bronze Seduction, which is also a beautiful, oh yeah, Bronze Seduction and Midnight Sun are the two best. This, there's one shade in here, this one right here. This is one of my favorite Pat McGrath eyeshadows because it looks so beautiful on the eyes. And I love having this red in here. Look at that though. Oh my God. I put this on my eyes one day and I about shat myself because it's so, it looks like a penny. And it's so pretty, especially if you have green eyes like me. Yeah. This is a great palette. This is a great palette. But this is the showstopper of Bronze Seduction. It's so fucking good. But after Bronze Seduction, this is where I noticed, like, a significant difference in the mattes. Like, I think after Bronze Seduction, they either changed something or whatever the fuck is going on, give you the packaging. Yes, Nancy, I'm with you. Something happened after this. So then we got into, I think this is Divine Rose. Yes, Divine Rose. This is where I feel like a lot of people started to lose their shit, but it was Divine Rose 2 that made me finally like get on the Pat McGrath train. So this one right here, love the color story. It's got the 4 shades in here as well. Let me give you guys quick swatches. This one's definitely more subdued, I guess you could say. Very rosy toned. Very basic bitch. But this shade right here, I fucking love it. Love it, love it, love it. But I could see where you guys are saying, yeah, like Indie does it better. But still, beautiful packaging. Beautiful flips. And it's at a discounted price. Don't ever pay full price for Pat McGrath. Okay? Can we make that deal? Please and thank you so much. Don't do it to yourself. Do not pay full price. So that was Divine Rose 1. And then Divine Rose 2 was where everybody shat themselves. Okay? So Divine Rose 2, where are you? There you are. This is where I finally got to experience the special packaging. So this, remember when I wouldn't shut the fuck up about this, guys? I even had one of my subscribers send me one of these palettes because I could not get my hands on it, and then I finally did. Oh my god, so I actually have 2 of these, but this was where we first saw the multi-chrome. These are so fucking beautiful, though. Like, but if it's not in the big packaging, it don't hit the same. It don't hit the fucking same. But these are another ones. It's so pretty. Look at that shift on that top one. That made everybody lose their fucking mind that Pat McGrath finally did a multi-chrome. Because multi-chromes, they weren't as big as they are now. But I feel like that was where they were starting to get really big. And then to see a brand like Pat McGrath do it, everybody lost their shit. So there's Divine Rose 2. Then we have... Oh, I skipped over Midnight Sun. How dare I skip over Midnight Sun? Because this is honestly, I think if I had to pick one... You know what? This is my top one. I fucking love this palette. Midnight Sun. I said it earlier and I'm going to say it again. This is my favorite Mothership palette because I love the pop of purple. I love the specialty shades in here. I love the neutral color story. It leans a little bit more warm. I like the green tone eyeshadow. Like, this has everything that I want and more. And the fact that you've got the 4 shades in there. Swatch these real quick. That one shade I was talking about in Bronze Seduction, this one's, it's not as coppery. It's more orangey toned. But do you see how sparkly they all are? They're fucking gorgeous. Do you guys care about this? Because I'm having fun over here right now. You didn't come here for me to talk about Pat McGrath, but here we are. Because I feel like online it's hard to tell which palettes, like what the palettes really look like. But these I just think are really beautiful. Like Midnight Sun fucking slaps. So that palette is fantastic. The quality of this palette is amazing. Like I was saying earlier, the newer palettes, they don't hit quite the same. Then we have Utopian Dream, which is another palette I really like. I think I got this one at Sephora when it first launched. Or maybe from Pat McGrath when it first dropped. But I didn't touch this for the longest time. Another incredible palette because you've got the 4 specialty shades in here. Look at this. These are fucking gorgeous. Gorgina. Oh, I love that pink one and the purple one. And there's a duochrome as well. Oh, actually, you know what? I would call that a multi-chrome. See how sparkly those are, oh? See, everybody likes Midnight Sun. I'm with you guys, too. I love me some Midnight Sun. And then we have... What is this one called? Sun or Moonlit Seduction. Is this the last palette? Because I feel like I didn't get one. I think I'm missing the most recent one, unless this is it. Right? How many palettes are there? This is number 10. Because I thought I didn't get the most recent one. Because I haven't thought about placing an order myself. Because I have them all. So here we are. Here's the last one. So maybe this is the most recent one. You guys let me know. So you've got 4 special shades in here. These just, I haven't played with this one nearly enough, but like, oh my fucking God. These feel way more creamier. And then the bottom 2, they feel a little bit more dry. Let me give it to you real quick, guys. Tell me you don't love a good swatch party. Because I live for it. Let me give you this one too. Whoop. That one's more of like a topper. But that, like this right here, you know how I always talk about Devina Mystic Moon Pie? That's what that one there reminds me of. Very similar vibe. But again, super sparkly. This is why people like these palettes. I get it now. I get it, but I still don't think they're worth $128. Sabrina said, you make me want to revisit my Pat McGrath Mothership palettes. You're welcome, because you know what? You should. You spent enough money on them. You're welcome. So yeah, let me know. There is an 11, so I might end up picking up the most recent one, because this is the last one that I have. There's one more. Okay. Now, if you guys have that palette, let me know how you like it, because I feel like I need to get it because I need to complete the collection. I just saw, wow. Right? I get it. Like, these palettes, I do feel that they've gotten better and better quality-wise. Okay, I need to get it. I use that one so much. Oh, excuse me. I don't use these nearly enough. And I was doing a little, like, Mothership mini-series on TikTok at one point, and I just kind of forgot about it. But if you guys would like me to revisit these, I need to revisit that one right there. Oh, because bitch. Oh, yes, I remember now. Same colors as the last 4 palettes. Huh. 11 with no special shades that people are pissy about. Oh, really? Fuck. There's no special shades? Why? That's fucking dumb. Oh, that makes me mad. Yeah, like if they don't have special shades in them, don't get them. It's not worth it. I feel like I need to get it though, just because I have the rest. And I don't think I'll ever see a glitch like I saw before. It's giving River from the Oden's. Yeah, from the Oden's eye. Yup, I could see that. Yup, I could definitely see that. All right, let me get these back in the boxes. I'll do that later. Now I want to do a quick lip because I want to talk about more Pat McGrath real quick. So let me just do my lip liner. I'll just use my Makeup Forever Aqua Lip really quick, because I really do like the satin lipsticks. And my favorites were really the only ones that I have, so I can't say my favorites because I haven't tried any other ones. But I'm assuming that they all would have the same formula. But the ones that I have are from the Bridgerton collection, and I fucking love them. I love how they have the little bow on them and everything. I know I took it out. Where the fuck did I put it? This could be problematic. Where did I put it? I literally took everything out so I could use it for you guys. Oh, there it is. I had a lipstick and a gloss. No baked special shades. I think you have to get it just to complete it. That's how I feel. All right, so this is the satin lipstick. This is the shade Negligee, I think is how you pronounce it. It just gives a beautiful satin-like finish. It's not one swipe application, but I mean, you go over it like a couple times and you have full pigmentation. So very flattering, very comfortable on the lips. But the best product from Pat McGrath is the Lust lip glosses. This is the shade Alien Angelic. And I fucking love it. My favorite one is Pale Fire Nectar, but I couldn't find it. It's lost in my drawer somewhere. It's going to give you a slightly thicker, a little bit sticky, but not really. Some of them don't have sparkle. Some of them do. Aliangelic is almost like a multi-chrome. Or not multi-chrome. Almost like a dual chrome, I should say. It's got a little bit of like a pinky blue type reflect to it. But so juicy. So good. I love these lip glosses. One of my favorite, if not the best, lip gloss on the market, in my opinion. I was so excited when the Blitz Brown eyeliner came back in stock. Is it that good? Is there anything else I need to try? Because I may snag a couple things now that I need to grab my fucking new eyeshadow. I really don't want to buy it, but fuck. Rachel, I love it too. It's one of my favorite formulas. So, other than that, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this look that I did today. I know we talked a lot. I know I covered a lot of things that we didn't necessarily need to cover. But I wanted to chit-chat about a couple things just to see kind of where you guys were at. And, yeah, share a couple of my recommendations for Pat McGrath. I do have everything linked down below if you are interested. If you like this eye look, if you liked my previous eye look, or no, you didn't see that. You'd only would have seen my last eye look if you followed me on Instagram. But I will have a video coming with the Sorceress Smoke Palette, like I said. If you were wondering, the brushes that I used on my eyes today and on my face, it was the BK Beauty Nikki LaRose collection. That's not a part of the collection. This one is too. So these are the brushes that I used today. Very impressed with these so far. I really actually like this one because there's something so appealing to me about that. And then this I really liked for my cheeks. This is super soft. I really like this brush. And then obviously these were just like I don't want to say that they weren't good because they are. It's just like I would have to try these more because eye brushes, I'm always more gravitated towards natural hair. I feel like I'm missing one. I am missing one. I need to use them more, obviously, though. But as far as, like, the construction of them, you know, like, I think these brushes are just sexy. They're sexy. They're soft. They work well for what I do. You know, they're simple. They might be pro artist brushes, but they're still very user-friendly. So don't let that freak you out, okay? Pat McGrath highlighters should be on your list. I really like the trios that they do. I like the blushes. There's one highlighter that I fucking love from Pat McGrath, but I didn't see it on the website. Let me grab it really quick because I know it's right here. I've also found that there's some highlighters that I really haven't liked, but if you see this come in stock, it's a run, don't walk. It's this Divine Rose Skin Fetish Ultra Glow Highlighter. Charlotte Holdcroft put me onto this, and it's fucking stunning. It's beautiful. It's got a pinky gold glow to the skin. It doesn't look impressive on the hand, but on the face it looks beautiful. So, highly recommend that one. If you see it, come in stock. So, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up or thumbs it down. That's cool too. Before you guys leave, subscribe. I'm going to go over now to Brittany's video and watch hers on the palette we talked about earlier. And if there's anything that you guys want to see me talk about, review, or anything like that, leave it in the comments down below. And I will hopefully see you in my next video, maybe tomorrow. Okay, bye! I clicked the wrong button! Bye! What the fuck?